Om Swastiastu. Hello guys, my name is Rosyana Putri. I'm from class A1 Denpasar. Now I'm in the third semester. Now I would like to talk about direct and indirect speech. Direct speech is the word spoken directly by the speaker. Indirect speech is a sentence that is spoken to report the speaker's words to others. So, indirect speech or reported speech is used when we want to report someone's word to other people indirectly. We have four types of direct and indirect speech. The first one is statement, second one is command, the third is question, the fourth is reported speech or mixed type. The first one, I would like to talk about statement. In the indirect statement, we use the word that as a liaison between the introduced phrase and he report words. For the example, Mary told her friends, I have been to Bali twice. Mary told her friends that she had been to Bali twice. Father said, I'm going out of town tomorrow. Father said that he was going out of town the following day. Mary told John, my father warned me last night. Mary told John that her father had warned her the night before. My sister said to me, I don't like tennis. My sister said to me that she didn't like tennis. That's about statement. If the introductory sentence is in simple present tense, then the report sentence does not change. For the example, John says, I will go to Bandung tomorrow. John says that he will go to Bandung tomorrow. Mary says, I have seen that film. Mary says that she has seen that film. My brother say I met Tom at the party last night. My brother said that he met Tom at the party last night. Next, command. The command is divided into two parts, namely positive command and negative command. In positive commands, we add to in front of the imperative sentence as a liaison between the introductory sentence and the command being reported. Introductory sentences of this type are to plus infinitive, or he asked me, or he told me. For the example, he asked me, open your book. He asked me to open my book. Mary told me stop talking to Jenny. Mary told me to stop talking to Jane. Mother asked John, pay attention to what I say. Mother asked John to pay attention to what she say. Negative command. In the negative command, we add not to in front of the reported command. For the example, Mary told John, don't wait for me. Mary told John not to wait for her. I told him, don't mention it to anyone. I told him not to mention it to anyone. Father asked her, don't go there alone. Father asked her not to go there alone. Next, the third one is question. If a direct question, use question words such as where, when, why, what, who, how. These words are used as liaisons in reported speech. The reported question changes to positive forms. The introductory sentence is positive form. He asked me where or when. For the example, the man asked me, where do you live? The man asked me where I live. John asked Mary, why do you get angry with me? John asked Mary why she got angry with him. I asked him, when did you get back from your trip? I asked him when he had got back from his trip. If direct questions do not use question words and are only question in the form of yes and no question, then we use the word if, whether if or whether, as liaison between the introductory sentence and the question being reported. For the example, the boy asks John, "Does Mary live near here?" The boy asks John if Mary lives near there. The teacher asks her, "Have you finished your homework?" The teacher asks her if he had finished her homework. Mary asks me, "Did you see John at the party the night before?" Mary asked me whether I had seen John at the party the night before. And then the last one is reported speech or mixed type. When question or statement are combined in reported speech, we use the word as or because as a liaison in the reported part of the statement sentence. In this case, the statement sentence is reported later. For the example, she asked me what is the time. My watch has stopped it. She asked me what the time was as her watch had stopped it. I asked her, "How long have you been studying English? Your accent is very good." I asked her how long she had been studying English as her accent was very good. If the direct question is accompanied by yes and no answer, then we use the word but as connector for the answer no and the word and as a connector for the answer yes. For the example, mother asked John, "Have you had lunch?" "No, I haven't." Mother asked John if he had lunch, but he said he hadn't. She asked me, "Can you meet me tomorrow?" "No." She asked me if I could meet her the following day, but I said I couldn't. And then next, reporting verb with that clauses. When we want to report what people say or think, we can use a reporting verb and a clause with that. For the example, he said that I had to see a doctor. I took that we was being silly. We can leave out the word that. He said I had to see a doctor. I took he was being silly. These verbs have the pattern. The pattern is noun plus verb or that plus that and clauses. With some verb, we can mention the hearer as the object of the verb. She reminded him that it was time to go. He told me he was a friend of yours. This verb have the pattern. The pattern is noun, verb plus noun plus that plus clause. Remember the pattern, right? Next, reporting verb with WH and if clauses. For the example, she explaining what we had to do. I didn't know where to go. He asked if I was really ready. I wonder if they are there I at home. This verb have the pattern noun plus verb plus WH and word or words or if and plus clauses. With summon verb, we can mention the hearer as the object of the verb. He told me what I had to do. He asked them if they were ready. This verb have the pattern. The pattern is noun plus verb plus noun plus WH words plus clause, and then we have two pattern in here. The second is noun plus verb plus noun plus if plus clause. Next, reported speech, reporting and reported clauses. Speech reports consist of two parts, the reporting clause and the reported clause. The reporting clause includes a verb such as say, tell, ask, reply, so that usually in the past simple, and the reported clause includes what the originally speaker said. Reporting clause, William said, and then the reported clause is I need your help. The then a man shouted, and then the reported clause is get out of there fast. The postman said he had a package for us. Clarissa told me she thinking of moving to Canada. That's about reporting and reported clause. Reported speech punctuation, we have a that. In direct speech, we usually put a comma between the reporting clause and the reported clause. The words of the originally speaker and includes in inverted commas, either singles or double. If the reported clause commas is first, we put the comma inside the inverted comma. For the example, I couldn't sleep last night, he said. Rita said, I don't need you anymore. If the direct speech is a question exclamation, we use a question mark or exclamation mark, not a comma. For the example is there a reason for this? She asked. And then I had you, he shouted. We sometimes use a colon between the reporting clause and the reported clause when the reporting clause is first. The officer replied, it is not possible to see the general, he busy. Next, indirect speech change in pronouns, adverbs, and tenses. The first is pronouns. A change of speaker might mean a change of pronoun study. The following sentence. Alice on Sunday evening. I don't like this party. I want to go home now. Peter. On Monday morning reports what Alice said on Sunday. Alice said that she didn't like the party and she wanted to go home. In the example given above, Alice says I too prefer to herself. Peter, when reporting what Alice said, naturally used she to refer to her. Adverb of place, change of time and place might mean a change in adverbs like here, there, today, now. And then study the following this example. For the example is Jane on Sunday, I will wait here. Susie on Monday report what Jane said on Sunday. Jane said that she would wait there. Susie, when reporting that Jane said, does not use the word here because she is no longer at that place. Instead, she used the word there. Okay, tenses. A change of time might mean a change of tense after past reporting verbs. The verbs of the original speech are made more past by using past perfect tenses. For the example, direct speech, Alice said, will you marry me? In direct speech, Alice asked if I would marry her. Direct speech, I said, will you help me? In direct speech, I asked her if she would help me. Direct speech, he said, I can't swim. In direct speech, he said that he couldn't swim. Okay, I think enough for my explanation about direct and indirect speech. And now I have some exercise. I put the link here, and then I will share my link on group WhatsApp, and then please fill my Google form. And then thank you for your attention. Thank you for watching me. I'm so sorry if I have a bad accent, and then hope you understand what I say. So thank you so much. I close with Paramasanti. Om Santi 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 Om.